Hey, this is Miss Rigal. It's Thursday. This week is almost done already. Computer kind of gets ahead of itself. It is Thursday. Today's date is Thursday, April 16th, 2020. Remember when Mr. Jackson would greet us each morning on the intercom? He would tell us the date. He would tell us, "Good morning." I miss hearing that. And he would also have us do the PBIS cheer. Do y'all remember it? I actually tried to do it by myself, and it just doesn't have the same effect as hearing a bunch of kids say it. So I hope one day I can hear the kids of the school say that again. Kind of took it for granted when I heard it every day. Now I kind of wish I could hear it. The first grade packets are available at the school. Hopefully someone has gone by there and gotten you a packet. They're in a filing cabinet outside of the school. And just whenever it's convenient for you, you can go by and get one. When I got my packet, I divided it into 3 sections: reading and writing, word work, and math. Today's reading and writing is a writing assignment, but first they wanted us to reread The Birthday Surprise about Tan and Papa. So on page 186 is The Birthday Surprise. It says, "Tan's birthday is here. Papa has a surprise trip. Tan rides a horse on the carousel. He rides an elephant and rides on the zoo train too. Butterflies land on Tan in the butterfly garden. A parrot talks to Papa in the birdhouse. Tan pets a lizard and a turtle in the reptile house. After a picnic, they see a tiger. What a great birthday." So think about your next birthday. Your next birthday could be this month. It could be in the summer. It could be when school starts back again. Hopefully, it'll start again in August. Your birthday could be around Christmas time. So think about when your birthday is. What would you like to happen on your birthday? Do you like parties? Do you like to go places like Tan went to the zoo? Do you like to eat some kind of special food? Do you like to play any games? If your birthday's within the next month, you might not be able to go places that you may have been able to go to before. So you've got to be a little more creative about what you can do where you're at. And also, you might just be able to celebrate with who's in your house. You might not be able to have people over and have what we call a party. Friends might not be able to come over. So think about how your next birthday would go. What do you like to do? So this is the brainstorming. You have to brainstorm before you write, so you know what you're going to write about. Page 188. You've got some lines there to write what you would like your birthday to be like. And anytime you're going to write, you got to think about the mechanics. That means the basics. You got to remember to start your sentences with an uppercase or capital letter. You've got to end your sentences with an end mark. Most of the time it is a period. It could be a question mark or an exclamation point. Make sure those letters rest on those lines. Those letters are tired if they're floating up in the air, and you've got to put them on the line so that they can rest. And you must put spaces between those words. And you must stay on topic. If the writing assignment is, what would you like to do for your birthday? And you start talking about how much you like turtles, That's not staying on topic. You got to write about what is being asked. And I would think writing about your birthday would be a fun thing to write about. So you can pause the video and work on page 188, writing about what you would like your birthday to be like. Okay, on our word work, we did the it family yesterday. Today we are doing the am family, words that end in am. And this little sheet is on page 24. 24 is actually, the number is chopped off, but this set of words is on page 24. So we're going to take am and we're going to add letters to the beginning of it and change how it looks and change how it sounds. So you can read these with me as they come up. Ham, jam, Pam, ram, Sam, clam, slam, swam, cram, and here are some words that end with amp. AMP. There are some AMP family words. Lamp, camp, stamp, and champ. Okay, on page 58, we're supposed to read the story and circle all of the am words. And as I was reading the story the first time, I saw the word LAM. I'm familiar with LAMB, which is an animal, but I didn't know about the word LAM, so I had to look it up. LAM means to hit hard, and it, I guess sometimes or most of the time, means to hit someone else hard. So that was something that I learned with the story. The story says, we're Sam and Pam. We're in a jam. We did a scam and got Graham's ham. Had to run, went on the lam. Blam, wham, Graham got us. So you're supposed to circle all of the am family words, and you can see if you got what I got. These are the ones that I found. Sam, Pam, jam, scam, Graham's, ham, lamb, blam, wham, and Graham. So you don't have a page for this. It's just a little quick fill in the blank from the word bank. This will probably be the last day that this is done because we need to focus more on our 2G, 1B, 2B words. Those are the words that the reading curriculum recommends that we work on and know them pretty quickly so that our reading can get better. But on Easter, we went to lunch with blank and we ate blank. Who could we go to lunch with? Are there any people down here in this word bank? Stamp, Sam, slam, lamp, camp, and ham. Yeah, it sounds like there's only one person that we could go to Easter lunch with, and that is Sam. And what could we eat? Can we eat a stamp? Can we eat slam? Can we eat lamp, camp? How about ham? All right, so on Easter, we went to lunch with Sam and we ate ham. So those words are marked out of the word bank. We could not see at the blank until someone turned on the blank. So we could not see at the stamp, the slam, the lamp, or the camp. Right, camp is really the only place that we could be that we might not be able to see. We could not see at the camp until someone turned on the, I bet you don't even have to think about that one. Lamp makes the most sense. We could not see at the camp until someone turned on the lamp. Who would blank the door like that? I need a blank for my letter. Right. The only thing that would make sense is who would slam the door like that? And I need a stamp for my letter. All right, next section is math, and I have a shout out. Yesterday we worked on my subtraction practice, page 22. I said the answer was in the picture, that I wanted you to check to make sure I represented the right answer with my picture. I did put a wrong answer on purpose to see if anyone could find it. And I had Hayden's mom send me a message last night, and she said that Hayden said number 27 had an incorrect picture answer. And she was exactly right. Number 27 said 10 minus 7, which equals 3. But look at my picture. There are only 6 grumpy cats marked out. There should be 7 marked out. So I'm really excited that I got some feedback on one of my videos. That is the right answer. Okay, on page 65 and 63, I kind of broke in a sweat because I saw some clocks, and we haven't had the opportunity to go over clocks in the room, in our classroom. So, there are digital Zern lessons in Mission 5, lessons 10, 11, 12, and 13. Zern is probably going to do a better job than I am trying to teach clocks. I just have YouTube, and they have all these interactive things that you can do. When we are able to learn about clocks in the classroom, everyone each has their own little circle analog clock to play with or use. You can turn the hands and kind of see how they move together. And when we have some practice, I'm able to say, all right, show me 9 o'clock. And each person turns their clock to 9 o'clock and shows me. So it's kind of unfortunate we can't have that interaction with our clocks and each other. But the basics are that an hour is 60 minutes and a minute is 60 seconds. An analog clock starts at 12 at the top of the circle and goes to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and then back up to 12. And the little animation at the bottom that shows you how the clock moves, obviously it doesn't move that fast. I'm kind of glad it doesn't move that fast. But both hands move in the same direction, and this is called clockwise. The minute hand is long and moves with the minutes, and the hour hand is short, moving with the hours. So don't really sweat on the clock pages. We haven't formally, had a chance to go over this in the room. So I don't expect that all these answers on page 65 will be correct. Some of those clocks don't even have numbers. You're going to have to think about what numbers go where. But I will provide those answers on the next video. That's Monday. But on page 63, that's a clock template that we're supposed to cut out in class and put the minute hand and the hour hand on the face and kind of work with the clock that way. And that's also unfortunate that we can't do that together, but I wouldn't cut that up because there is a page 40 that we need to write on. On page 40, you see 5 and you see the little rooftop looking things under the 5s, and you're supposed to explain all the different ways that 5 can be made, or broken down. So what I did is made a number bank at the bottom, numbered from 0 to 5. And you choose numbers from that number bank to show all the different ways to make 5. So looking at 0, what goes with 0 to make 5? Right, 0 plus 5 equals 5. So we mark out 0 and mark out 5. Okay, look at 1. What goes with 1 to make 5? Right, 1 plus 4 equals 5. And then you look at what is left in your number bank, and it is 2 and 3. 2 plus 3 equals 5. So on page 40, you must show all the different ways that 5 can be broken down. Okay, the next row is 6. We have to show all the different ways that 6 can be broken down. I put 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in my word bank. I'm sorry, not my word bank, my number bank. Okay, I bet you can tell me all the different ways that 6 can be broken down. 0 and 6, 1 and 5, 2 and 4. And because 6 is an even number, it's going to have a doubles addition sentence. 3 plus 3 equals 6. So on page 40, under the 6 number bonds, you have to show all the different ways that 6 can be broken down. Next row is 7, and your number bank can help you. I bet now that you've seen the pattern, you can kind of predict which numbers make 7. 0 and 7, 1 and 6, 2 and 5, 3 and 4. So on page 40, under the 7 number bonds, you show all the different ways that 7 can be broken down, or all the different numbers that can make 7. The next row is all the different ways that 8 can be broken down, or all the different numbers that can make 8. And in my number bank, I have 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 0 and 8 make 8. Oh, computer glitch. 1 and 7 make 8. 2 and 6 make 8. 3 and 5 make 8. And because 8 is an even number, it has a doubles number sentence. 4 plus 4 equals 8. I have a little glitch there. So on page 40, you write all the different ways that 8 can be broken down. And our last row is all the different ways that 9 can be broken down. 0 and 9, 1 and 8, 2 and 7, 3 and 6, and 4 and 5. So these are all the different ways that 9 can be made. On the next page, page 41, there are 45 problems. And I was trying to think, how could we make this a little more interesting? Yesterday I tried to do the timing thing. The timing thing I think it adds some pressure that's not really necessary. What I think is more important is being right. So don't stress over being timed. We're not going to worry about time in this page 41. No, and those problems are like super easy. Those should be no problem for you at all because when we left in March, we were adding 2-digit numbers, if you remember, and that's way harder than these single-digit numbers. But to make it a little more interesting and fun, I put a code over there on the left. If the answer to your problem is 0, you could write it in black. If the answer to the problem is is 1, you could write it in red. If the answer to the problem is 2, you could write it in light blue. If the answer to the problem is 3, you could write it in light green, and so on. You can see the whole code on the left. And please understand that is completely optional. You do not have to go get colors, stress about finding the right color. It can be all done in pencil and it's no big deal. I was just trying to think how to make it a little more interesting and fun. I'm going to show you my answers on Monday's video, and they will be in the colors. What's more important is having the right answer. So don't worry about if your color's wrong, if you don't have colors. That's not important. What's important is having the right answer. Oh, what I'd give for a hug for my students right now. I claim to not really be a huggy type of person, but I'm telling you that I really do wish I could hug every single one of my students. I hugged who I could on March 13th when we left, and I was really sad that so many of us were sick with the flu. I didn't get that last hug. Who knew that was going to be the last hug? Hopefully it's only the last hug as a first grader. I really hope I can see y'all next school year. If not before then, it would be great if I could see you before then, but we're just taking it one day at a time. There will be no videos for tomorrow. My next video will be Monday. You can always work ahead. That's okay, and it's okay if you don't. I'm not going to stress about it too much. I've been working with my own child, doing a little bit of work. The packets are due back at the school. So, don't think that the packets are completely optional. They would like to see them back at the school. And that's why I'm doing these videos, trying to help you out with them, not feel overwhelmed that there's too many pages, there's too much material. That's why we're taking it in little chunks. But I will post week 2, day 1 on Monday, and we'll be hitting a little chunk of each section, the reading and writing and the word work and the math. Be hitting just a little bit of each one each day so that we're going to get this packet knocked out. So have a great day. Wish I could see y'all. And I miss y'all. Bye-bye.